I'm going to talk about 8 reasons why we need to be using supplements. And any of you that know me, I'm a pharmacist, practicing pharmacist, and for years I have been preaching about the need for supplementation and how we can use supplementation to help our body repair itself and to hopefully get ourselves off some of those dangerous pharmaceutical drugs. For years now, physicians have been telling us that we get all the nutrients that we need from our food, from the foods that we eat every day, but that's just not true. The most startling fact is that foods that consist of our main dietary habits, foods like fruits and vegetables and grains, they're being grown on lands that are completely depleted of the essential minerals that are needed to maintain proper health. A vast majority of the American population is minerally starved. And it's no wonder we're seeing such a large increase in diseases in America. Americans are eating more, they're getting fatter, but they're actually consuming less nutrients. And that's driving us to eat more and more and more. I mean, the veterinary industry has known for years that if you want to get a cow fat quick so you can get them to the slaughterhouse, you make sure that the feed that they're giving the cattle doesn't have any nutrients in it. So those cows just sit there and eat nonstop. Now, for decades, the mineral content in a large part of America's farming land has been seriously deficient in vital trace nutrients. This issue, as it regards to personal health, has been known now since 1936. The situation was so serious that the 74th Congress, the second session in 1936, warned the American people of major mineral depletion due to modern farming methods. And nothing's changed in the way farming's done since then. The Senate report was based on a study conducted by Dr. Charles Northern. It was further supported by additional research completed by Yale, Rutgers, Johns Hopkins, Columbia, and even the U.S. Department of Agriculture. Dr. Northern demonstrated that countless human ills or diseases stem from the fact that impoverished soil of America no longer provides plant foods with the mineral elements that are essential for human nutrition and health. Other excerpts from that report say our physical well-being is more directly dependent upon minerals that we take into our system than they are upon the calories or the vitamins or the precise proportion of starches and proteins and carbohydrates that we consume. It also asked, do you know that most of us today are suffering from certain dangerous diet deficiencies which cannot be remedied until the depleted soil from which our food comes from are brought into proper mineral balance? Laboratory tests have proven that the fruits, the vegetables, the grains, the eggs, even the milk and the meats that we consume don't have the same nutritional values that they had a few generations ago. And it's not commonly realized, however, that vitamins control the body's appropriation of minerals. In the absence of minerals, they have no function to perform. Lacking vitamins, the system can make use of the minerals still, but lacking minerals, the vitamins are absolutely useless. Minerals drive all the chemical reactions that the body goes through in order to utilize those vitamins. So without those minerals, those chemical reactions can't take place, so the vitamins are totally useless. Folks, has anything changed since 1936? Has modern technology solved this decades-old problem? It hasn't. We're still just fortifying the soils with phosphorus, nitrogen, and potassium. We're not making sure that all the other minerals in it. We've dammed up all the waterways. You don't have the rich bottomland any longer because the rivers are dammed. They've got the flood walls there, and it doesn't flood anymore. And on top of that, we've completely farmed out all the minerals that are there. The 1992 Earth Summit report documents that there's a declining mineral value in farms and range soils over the past 100 years. In North America, it's depleted by 85% in the last 100 years. South America, it's 76%. Europe, 72%. Asia, 76%. Africa, 74%. Australia, 55%. North America is leading the pack for the worst mineral depletion in our soils. And you might say, well, I eat organic food instead of commercial foods. Well, is the mineral deficiency issue confined to just those commercial farming? Folks, it's not. Foods that are grown organically don't produce a higher amount of the essential minerals that are required to maintain proper bodily function unless the farmer is adding all those essential minerals to the soil. Also, the costs associated with an organic diet can range anywhere from 20 to 100% more than what the standard diet is. Foods that are grown the standard way. Also, the lowering of the organic food standards from the different regulatory agencies in recent years calls into question the actual mineral content that is currently present in organic foods. If the minerals are not in the soils that the crops are grown in, then they're not in the plants. If they're not in the plants, then they're not in the animals that eat the plants. And they're not in us, because we eat both those plants and those animals. Even if consuming whole food, real or raw food daily, whenever possible, for most people, there's still no guarantee that the nutrients are even in the food. A supplement regimen containing all 90 essential nutrients should always be consumed. It's like an insurance policy that you're doing the best for yourself and for your family's health. Here's 8 more reasons why you should consume nutritional supplements every day. Number 1, it's to eliminate nutritional deficiencies. You need to nourish your body with the best quality food first, of course, but because there's no guarantee that all the nutrients are there, and because it can be difficult in our fast-paced world, with people who are busy and they're not sure where to start. People won't make the time to prepare the foods properly. There's so much easy access to fast food, and those fast foods are heavily refined and processed. So not only are they losing the nutrients, they're losing a lot of the phytonutrients and the other plant-derived nutrients that we get. So there's little to no nutritional value in most of the processed foods today. Supplements can fill that gap for us and provide us with at least the minimum amount of nutrients that we need. So the second reason why we need to supplement every day is to get enough vitamin, minerals, essential fat, and antioxidants to support our body's needs. Now, everybody's needs are different depending on your level of activity and so forth. But it's naive to take the recommended dose of vitamins or supplements and assure that you're getting enough for your own health. The amount that's on those bottles is the recommended daily amount, is the minimum amount that you need just to survive. It's not the amount of those nutrients that you need to thrive. So you have to take all 90 essential of the nutrients. The third thing that's reason why you want to take nutrients every day, supplements every day, is to fight free radical damage. Supplements have antioxidant effects. This means that they counteract the damage that's done to our body by environmental pollutants like smog and cigarettes, from damage from all the chemicals that's in the foods that we eat today, and it helps fight those free radicals and get all that stuff out of our body. Number 4 reason why you need to take supplements every day is to aid in fat loss. Recent scientific research says that replacing saturated fats with fish oils, especially omega-3, can aid in the reduction of abdominal fat. The 5th reason to take supplements every day is to increase energy levels. In organic whole food diets combined with healthy lifestyle, you can meet some of your needs, but most of us aren't living that way, and the minerals aren't even in the organic foods to start with, just like they're not in the others, unless that farmer's supplementing. So depending on the individual needs, supplementation is necessary for you to have more energy. The 6th reason why you need to supplement every day is to assist people that are elite athletes, or folks that work in environments where they sweat all the time. Athletes, construction workers, so forth, they sweat because of their activity level, and they're draining those nutrients out of their bodies even faster than the couch potato, especially when it comes to the minerals. Because when you sweat, it's not just salt that you're sweating out. You're actually sweating out all 60 of those essential minerals that your body needs to thrive. And if you don't replace those as an athlete or as a laborer, then you're going to have health problems even faster, because you're losing the nutrients faster than you're ever getting them back in. So that's another reason why you have to supplement. Number 7 is to support graceful aging. The correct vitamin and mineral mix taken once or twice a day can actually make you feel younger and look younger. And the 8th reason to continue to take nutrients every day, supplements every day, is to reduce the risk of illness. Now, it's been shown that certain supplements help fight and reduce many different diseases. There's many surveys out there and studies out there that have shown that omega-3 supplements can act as an anti-inflammatory agent in the body. It's especially protective for the heart, and has been shown to reduce the risk of heart attack dramatically. Minerals make up 4% of the body's total weight. They're found in the body's fluids and tissues, working in conjunction with vitamins and enzymes and hormones and other substances. Minerals play an important role in numerous biological functions. They're the key to driving all the chemical reactions in the body that the body needs to have good health. The mineral content of the body can be measured by physicians by testing samples of blood, plasma, red blood cells, or urine. It's only going to measure the most important of the minerals, but if you have deficiency in those, you're going to have deficiencies in all the minerals. Calcium and phosphate deficiencies can be determined through x-rays, and they can also be determined through bone density tests. And in the case of iodine deficiency, the doctor's going to examine the patient's neck and look at their eyes and their hands. Iron deficiency is sometimes diagnosed when the doctors use a stair-stepping test by the patient. Because specific minerals serve different functions in the body, different tests are sometimes needed to determine what the deficiencies are. New research is stacking up on the vital role now that minerals and trace minerals and other micronutrients serve in preventing catabolic and debilitating diseases. Scientific studies with animals have revealed that severe deficiencies in even one single nutrient can result in specific symptoms, and in many cases death, due to failure of bodily functions associated with that depleted nutrient. Dr. Wallach has done over 30,000 autopsies on animals and humans and in comparison, and wrote a book that's in the Smithsonian Institute called Diseases of Exotic Animals. And in that, he showed the veterinary industry how you need to supplement all the feed for the animals in the zoos in order to prevent diseases. I mean, they showed in that textbook how to prevent over 600 diseases in animals. And folks, we suffer from those same diseases, but the medical system isn't telling us to do the same thing that the veterinary industry has told the zoos to do. Studies have also shown that adrenal glands, bones, blood, capillary walls, cells, connective tissue like your skin, your ligaments, the bones, the gums, heart, mucous membranes, nervous system, and teeth are all affected by deficiencies in just one vitamin, vitamin C. It affects all of those. And I can go on and on. There's other functions in the body that are affected by sodium deficiency. You've got deficiencies that cause problems in the blood, lymphatic system, muscles, nerves, all associated with different minerals that you can be deficient in. And again, if you're deficient in one, you're going to be deficient in all of them. So that's why it's important to take all 90 essential nutrients, including those 60 essential minerals, to prevent and allow your body to heal itself. I hope you found value in this. If you did, I hope you take this and share it with others. So I really appreciate you guys jumping on here. Again, feel free to share. And if you want to contact me, send me some messages through the instant messaging on here. I want to thank Denise for jumping on, and Emma, and Pam, and Linda Sue, Connie, David Smith, Barney, Yoma. I appreciate it. Michael. I really appreciate all you folks jumping on here and being with me. And I'll see you guys again next week. I'll probably post a few more times this week, but next Monday, remember, we have Dr. Wallach. He will be on here at 8 a.m. Pacific, 11 a.m. Eastern Time, and we'll be on for about an hour, and we'll discuss different diseases. We'll discuss things that are in the news and answer some questions. So I'll see you guys again on this Facebook page or at zoom.campaignfornutrition.com. Thanks a lot.
Thanks for tuning in to the Health and Wellness Hour with Dr. Joel Wallach and Pharmacist Keith Abell. If you found value in this episode, be sure to like and share. Also, to be notified when the next episode is posted, click on the subscribe button, then hit that little bell symbol. If you have any questions or comments for Pharmacist Keith or Dr. Wallach, you may send a private email to askpharmacistkeith@live.com or by visiting the Facebook page, Give Doc 90 Days to Better Health, Wellness, and Longevity. To hear more from Pharmacist Keith, subscribe to his Prosperity RX podcast. Prosperity RX is your prescription for prosperity. Prosperity is more than just creating wealth. Prosperity includes health and wellness, personal development and motivation, as well as financial peace and prosperity. Subscribe to Prosperity RX on your favorite podcast platform. To hear more from Dr. Wallach, he has 2 nationally syndicated radio programs daily, Dead Doctors Don't Lie and Let's Play Doctor. Check your local radio listings for details. Also, check out the archives of his past shows at radio.givedoc90days.com. One last thing, if you'd like to join Dr. Wallach's crusade to share his message with others, contact Pharmacist Keith, and he'll teach you how to share the message and create some extra income at the same time. Contact Pharmacist Keith through his email address, keith@prosperityrx.com, or call or text at 502-212-2929. Remember, Keith is still a practicing pharmacist and can't always pick up the phone right away, so leave your name, number, and best time to call, and he'll return your call as soon as possible. Thanks again for tuning in.